When was the last time you truly thought about your life? When was the last time you actually made an effort to think about the way that you're living your life and the ways that you are spending your time? When was the last time you really thought about the way that you could be spending your time instead of the way that you are spending your time? When was the last time you truly criticized yourself in a constructive manner so that you can become a better person? Chances are it's been a while, since most of us we have this very fragile ego that really keeps us away from any kind of criticism, even if it's really good constructive criticism. So this video will serve as a reminder for you to take some time after watching this video, take some time and truly think about your life, truly think about the way that you're spending your time. And you need to determine whether it is still good for you, whether it's right for you. Maybe because a month, 2 months ago, it might have been something that you were maybe okay with. Maybe a year ago, would have been something that you would have been okay with. But now, is it something that you're truly fulfilled with? Is it something that truly brings you joy and makes you feel happy? And if the answer to that is no, then you know that you have to change something in your life. You have to change some habits, some ways, some actions so that you can make yourself feel fulfilled, so that you can build your own happiness from the start, from the baseline, with your own thoughts, with your own beliefs. So the more you choose to live your life as authentic as no the more you choose to live your life as authentic as possible, man, sometimes my brain doesn't work properly. The more you choose to live as authentically as possible, the more you'll naturally feel happier. The more you'll naturally feel like you actually have a place in this world, since you listening to your primal desires, to everything that you truly feel like doing and saying, and actually doing those things. Of course, with a grain of salt, take that with a grain of salt. Don't go like fucking bullshitting people around and being an asshole, right? Don't do that. That's not the best thing to do. But, just be honest about your reasons, about your motives. Don't lie to yourself. If you truly want to become like this jacked motherfucker, like this fully jacked motherfucker, don't deny it to yourself. So just because there's like people out there who criticize people who go to the gym and who want to become actually fucking ripped, because maybe it's toxic masculinity or whatever. Don't listen to the people who just criticize your actual fucking passions, your actual purpose. Don't criticize. Don't let those people ever get to you with their criticism, right? Because they don't know what they're saying. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they want. So you must listen to yourself. You must listen to your gut. You must trust in what you believe. Of course, learn from the people who've already gotten to the point that you want to get to. Learn from those people, but don't act like everyone out there is so much more important than you are, because they're not. They're probably not. You need to understand that your life can only change if you do the hard work. If you do the hard work and it feels fucking hard, it feels uncomfortable, it feels weird, it feels unnatural for a while. But if you start to just integrate that, all those harder habits into your life, and you actually do them consistently, you will see changes in your life. You will see something that will just click in your mind like that. And when that happens, God knows you're gonna be a fucking man. God knows that then you'll love going to the gym, even when it's painful as fuck. You'll love reading for 2 hours straight, because it's fulfilling as shit to just know that there's people out there who can give you a bunch of knowledge. You'll be so happy to eat a clean diet because you know that it'll keep you healthy. You'll be so happy to do all those things because you know that they will help you in the future, that you know that they will help directly or indirectly lead to your happiness. They will help indirectly or directly lead to your success. Yeah, man, we cannot bullshit ourselves that we are not capable of doing something when we clearly know that we have what it takes, but we're just pushing it off in our minds because the world out there just tells us, yeah, no, you can't do that. So you might as well not try. And you think to yourself, yeah, probably not. But the same applies to self improvement, bro. There's people out there who say, yeah, you cannot go like your entire life without eating like sugar from like unnatural products. You cannot go your entire life going to the gym as often as you possibly can, being as consistent as you possibly can, training as hard as you possibly can. You cannot live your life just with a routine in place because that's just dull and everything. But those are all subjective. They change from person to person. But to people like us who truly want to become more masculine, become stronger individuals, this is like the objective truth, more or less, right? It's the objective truth that we have to have order and discipline in our lives if we want to succeed. So think about your life, think about the way that you're actually spending your time, and reason with yourself whether it's actually useful, whether you're actually having order and discipline in your life, or if it's just like this cope, this lie that you're trying to sell to yourself. Because that is very important, like self reflection is a very, very important habit, and it can lead to a lot of growth. Although it is difficult sometimes, of course, it's fucking difficult to admit your own flaws and actually realize what you have to do in order to fix those things. It will be hard, but that's the fun part. Because if everybody would do the hard things, then they wouldn't be hard anymore, and everything would just be a waste of time, wouldn't it? You'll feel like even like the shittiest person out there who has nothing to show for themselves can do whatever you're doing. But no, not everybody can go on a zero sugar, zero added sugar diet. No, but not everybody can go to the gym and train as hard as they possibly fucking can every workout. Not every person can read for 2 hours a day. Not every person can journal. Not every person can reflect on themselves. So you are doing the hard work. And if it were easy, then everybody would do it. But you're here, you're doing it, and you know that there's people out there who are wasting their fucking time, and you know that you will overtake them. No matter who those people are, no matter what place they have in our society, you will overtake them. You will take their rights away, and you will claim your fucking rights as a man. Yeah, bro, that's all I had to say, man. Think about your life, think about the way that you're spending your time, and be honest to yourself, right? Don't let your mind fool you because it will try to do that. Be honest to yourself and be fucking straightforward, be cutthroat. Yeah, man. Hope you got some value of this video. I'll see you later. Good luck.